Hello everyone, welcome back to Big J Gaming, where today we're going to be getting into the top 5 vehicles in The Walking Dead Online. Now so far, there are only 5 vehicles in the game, so this list is going to be rather close, and we're going off of my gameplay experience as well as some objective truths about some of the vehicles, and with what little information I was able to gather, as well as how well these vehicles perform. So let's get right into it. At number 5, we have the Mustang. Oh, the Mustang. This is a very unfortunate part of the list, because I really like this car. It's fun. I enjoy driving it, and in real life I've always wanted to have one of these cars. It's so cool. And I was so surprised when I first saw it in this game. I'm upset to have to put it here, because I really like it. But there's some significant issues with this vehicle. Firstly, as an issue that I find with a lot of these vehicles, it's really buggy. Extremely buggy. It's hard to get in and out of this vehicle. I find that I'm just pushing this thing around half the time and trying to, get in and out, and it's a real pain in the butt. You also can't even pull a gun out while you're in the vehicle. That's a big problem, because you're not able to shoot through the vehicle like you can with, say, the police car. That is extremely problematic. If you can't do that, then you have to take those extra seconds to draw your gun. Well, obviously, we don't want that. We don't want to have to wait before we can draw our gun. So, another issue with this vehicle is that it's destructible. I mean, look at this. It's on fire. That was like 2 to 4 shotgun shots and it's already on fire. Like, really? Seriously? I don't know what to say. This vehicle is pretty weak. As far as I know, no other vehicle in the game can be destroyed like this. And watch. It blows up, and it knocks down my friend. So it's potentially deadly. So all this vehicle really is, besides being really cool aesthetically, it's just a huge bomb. It's literally just a bomb. So as far as the gameplay goes, this vehicle is probably the one of the worst you could possibly choose. But I mean, if it's all you got, it's all you got. And it's really cool, but unfortunately, it's not good enough. At number 4, we have the Chevy SUV. Honestly, I probably dislike this vehicle the most, even relative to the Mustang. I mean, the Mustang recently has caused me a lot of frustrations, but I still think it's a cool car. This vehicle is so annoying. I can't climb anything with this, even though the vehicles themselves are not good at going up hills. I find this one can barely climb up even the smallest of inclines. This thing, it's slow, it's just not that good, and I don't like using it. I'd prefer to use, say, a police car. I'd rather even take the Mustang. I just don't like it, but it can't be destroyed. You can shoot out of it, so I therefore cannot put it below the Mustang, so I have to put it at number 4. But I'm still going to say that I don't like this thing really at all. But I guess from a pure objective point of view, I guess yes, it is better than the Mustang. At number 3, we have the Hyundai SUV. This SUV, pretty iconic in regards to the show. I see this vehicle a good amount of times. I really like it. This is the vehicle that Shane found on the highway and planned to flee, and couldn't do so for certain reasons. Don't want to get into that. It's a good vehicle. I like this one. I can travel pretty well with it. I don't see too many problems with it, aside from the problems that all the vehicles have. I just prefer it to the SUV. I mean, this is all personal preference once you get past some of the objective problems with the Mustang. I like this vehicle better. It's quiet. It handles, I think, better than the other SUV. I like it, and I just find that I always pick this over that other Chevy SUV. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about that, but if any vehicle, it's probably be up there. It's definitely up there. At number 2, we have the Undercover police car. I like this thing. I mean, what I do know about the speed of these vehicles is I don't think any vehicle is much faster than the other, but I find this vehicle to be quite reliable. I've gone up hills with it. It's pretty quick as far as I can tell. I like it better. It's clean. You can shoot out of it. I find it very often. It's a good vehicle. I just It's hard to differentiate these vehicles because there's not much that separates them aside from some of the different conditions that separates the top four with the fifth. Other than that, a lot of it's just preference. And once more, with this one, I like this vehicle a lot. It's fun to drive. It's easy to drive. It handles pretty well. I think it handles better than the SUV. Me and my friends, when we were playing, we liked this vehicle the most, and we'll ditch most other cars to grab this one. Has decent acceleration. All the other vehicles pretty much have something like that or close to that, but I always find this one's just maybe a little bit better. At number one, we have the police car. I like it. It's a good car. Uh, Actually, I'm pretty sure it's the same car that Rick drove in the first episode of the show, so it's pretty iconic there. Maybe that just alone makes it a better car, but I don't really see much of a difference from that undercover car to the police car. I like it though. It's quick, gets up hills, gets done when it needs to get done, except sometimes, like all the vehicles, it gets a little stuck. Yeah, the vehicles I think need a little bit of an update, but they're pretty good so far. Aside from the issue with the Mustang, I think almost all the vehicles are pretty good. Most are interchangeable. A lot of this was just my preference. It's not a whole lot, but it's something. I figured I'd give my opinion on this, be a good idea. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you maybe consider subscribing. I think that's everything for today, and have a good day. Much love.